welcome to another K-tecracing installation guide. In this video we're going to show you how to correctly fit the KTR Clio 3Rs Induction Kit. So without further ado, I'll head over to James and he'll talk you through the install.
Once your car parts have arrived, this is what you shall find in the box: your filter, the heat shield, the cold air, pipework, various jubilees, everything you need to the install. Only the basic tools are required: a 710 and a 13mm socket, a ratchet and extension bars, and a 10mm spanner. Our first step is to remove the battery covers, held in with a few clips to gain access to the terminals of the battery. We're going to start off by removing the negative terminal of the battery. With the terminal removed, we're then going to focus on the cold air intake pipe. This is also secured down with a 10mm, so that needs to be removed before yanking on it. Next up is the removal of the positive terminal. Now we use the 13mm socket to take the battery clamp off, allowing us to then remove the battery out of our way. With the battery removed, we can now remove its surrounding housing. Next to remove is more of the cold air intake system. This stuff just pulls apart by giving it a little persuasion. This other pipe connects directly to the airbox. Again, another wiggle and it should come free. Bringing our attention to the throttle body, we're going to undo the jubilee clips on both ends to remove this bit of pipe. Once the jubilees are undone, this should quite easily slide off. Once that is removed, the next stage is to remove the airbox. This should pull out the grommets with a bit of persuasion. With all this room for activities, we remove the two 13 bolts at the back of the tray to be later used to secure the heat shield. With all the bits out the way, it's now time for the installation side of things. Put the heat shield into the engine bay and secure the lug. This then slots into the rubber grommet at the back there. Using the two 13mm removed from earlier, secure the bottom of the heat shield. Next up is to install the filter pipework. This will obviously require some fettling to get the best fitment in terms of where the pipe sits inside the clips and the silicone joiners. Once happy with the filter orientation and the pipework fit, it's time to do the jubilee clips up. Time now for the reinstall of the parts removed, starting with the battery surround, reclipping of the fuse box and reinstall of the battery, making sure not to forget the battery clamp. Reconnect the battery terminals in the same order of disconnect, being cautious with live terminals. Reconnect the front intake, making sure to clip it back into the front crash bar. Using the pipe supplied, join the cold air intake to the heat shield. Clip the battery covers back on. And there we have it, one induction kit installed. And as a bonus, unlocking you some great noises at wide open throttle.